Mic check 1 2, and going live in 3 2 1. Let's go. Let's get it. Yep, we're just gonna keep it as simple and let's get going. All right. All right, let's go do the top-down analysis real quick. Because I feel like I have a little bit of time, let me go take yesterday's picture of what really happened. I think I don't have it in the journals, do I? Actually, this is things I can do later, so it doesn't matter. But I think that was the low of the day yesterday, clearly. We opened, came down a little bit, took that low, and then that went back the other side. And they're currently, wow, that was quite low. I mean, we know that there's liquidity that was kind of sitting up here, and probably we have some more up there. Maybe that's what they're really going for, and a lot of liquidity up here too. So wow, what a turnaround. This is yesterday's shenanigans that we don't really need. I need to, okay, we're connected there. Button. All right, we're ready to rumble. That looks good. My music. Me right there. Okay, so all this is grouped. So boom, and let's go to the daily. Let's see if today we get a setup or not, or we get smoked, whatever. So looking at this already, I can tell that we are going to this high probability, that high right there, to get paired with that fair value gap right there. Or another thing I learned is looking at the open and close. If the close is lower, if the open is lower than the close, then you want to include the whole thing, because that's volume imbalance. So I think I got that from ICT this weekend, this past weekend. So that's an old daily high right there. Is that not updated to 14? Let's go. Let's do it right now. We do have some time. Sorry. And then of course, let's do the week. And the 0.5 is right there, which is a place that we could also be going to. We just make sure it's half. Make sure that snapped the right way. So why is our old daily not okay? Exactly. So this will be an old daily week. I want to start saying MP midpoint, because AQ I think that means something else. So let me just, not stop butchering some of these things. So we're gonna change, but now there's gonna be a lot of things. Not really. Previous day AQ, previous week EQ, equilibrium, midpoint makes more sense to me, so I think I'll just call it like that, because I think it should be cross-and-code encroachment. I think so. Bruh. You know what, let me just start changing to midpoint. It doesn't hurt. Makes more sense. Old daily high. Previous it'll have to be like an old daily high. Do I have anything saved? Isn't God amazing, man? It makes me happy. Trying to see what I'm gonna call this. So we'll just say old daily week midpoint. Yeah, I'll just call it that for now. Makes sense to me, and I think that's good. So I'm thinking that it will keep going up. I think that's a good. Oh, only 45 points. That high is 118 points. We'll see how this goes. And then boom, that's a daily BC right there. Daily fair value gap, I think should have like that. So that's a pull right there where price could want to come to. So I think we're good with the daily. And look at this as well, trying to invert that fair value gap right there. I think it's gonna be something else in the lower time frame. So let's just go looking at the weekly. We just took out the previous week low. Let's get that marked. For whatever reason, I don't think we'll be going down there anytime. Not today, at least. Previous week low. Who knows? 700 points. Bruh. 14. What are we doing now? So one of the things I've been kind of preparing myself mentally is how I'm gonna have fun doing this, like privately in silence by yourself. Okay, boring. I know, like right now I'm by myself, but someone could always come back and watch this. So this is the pool that I think we might be going to. So what I'm gonna do is, we are on the 4 hour. I'm going to yeah, because that old daily high is just right there, and then we have the 4 hour pool. I don't know if that's a good idea. So it doesn't matter, because that level I should be taking out something anyway. Maybe I should have kept that daily CB. Daily CB. I hope I am not butchering these things, man. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, a half point of that whatever is something as well. We could see price get up to. So would I want to mark that? Yes. In case we're just going up parabolically, then maybe I can get out one here and another one over there. So I'm thinking I think I'm gonna mark that. So we're just gonna do it from here. Try to get that half point, and I'm just gonna say daily CB midpoint. Yeah, and then I don't think I need that, because that's the low is already at that old daily high right there, and the premium is, I think, far-fetched. So this is the 1 hour. What we're gonna do is change this to refine it a little bit to the 1 hour. So we do have some time today. Okay, boom, refine that to the 1 hour. 1 hour right there. 1 p.m. And with Gucci, so that's a high right there. Once we get to that 1 hour fair value gap, there's a high right there. So we're likely to get to these highs here, maybe, and I think that would be like my terminus. That's kind of where I'd say, yo, thank you. Think I don't want to take part anymore. We're likely to get there today. I don't know. What am I looking for? Buy side liquidity. 14, and I think I have my key levels now. That's all I need. A lot of buy side up here, looking good, man. Oof, look at that. That is very attractive up there. 14, beautiful. I wonder if the other one is 14 too. Let's see. Yep, it is. All right, let's switch it back to bullish. Yep, a lot of money up here. When was this? 25th March. And I think we're Gucci, man. We're Gucci. So what I'm gonna do is mark this 1 hour. What I would like to see is a retracement, man, back to this area. Man, that would be amazing. That would be amazing if we can just retrace, find support here, and then shoot up. Oh, I think that would be nice. But and then look what we have here. We've got some nice sell side. So, you know, indications that maybe we still have some business here to do. And then look at that gap right there, just left open, paired with something I'll call a breaker. See that right there. And actually what I'm gonna do is just mark the breaker. Is it a breaker? There's no swing high though. So, because I'm gonna say high, low, high, high, right? I think 1 hour. And we're Gucci. This one was beautifully used, so I don't need to mark. I think that place is now balanced. Oh my god, look at the bodies, just perfectly. So, you know, if I came here in the morning and I see such a signature, man, I'm going long with some confidence, right? At least to take that high. Now, anybody that went long here, maybe you kind of, you know, trailed your stop loss too tight. That took you out. But look at this, man. Look at that signature right there. If you know, you know. Man, I see this thing every day, and honestly, that might define my next pivot point. That is just amazing. Look at just the box right there. We touch it and we flying. Bruh. Anyway. Look at that. Right there. But I don't think we touched it though. That signature is kind of... I can't help but see it all the time. So we didn't quite touch it. Which I'm thinking maybe include the whole week. Well, we'll see. Week to week. Well, I know I'm just, you know, sugarcoating it. But I can see maybe include the weeks, all of them. So full week, or the body to body, whatever comes first or last. Okay. Anyway, that's we're noticing some things. Man, the future is bright, bro. And I think we're done, man. So let's go to the 30 minutes, see if there's anything here that can, you know. So it was here in the morning. That was a touch point right there. We didn't quite, yes, we did. But that was 6 p.m. yesterday. And then how about this one? Oh yeah, beautifully used, bro. Beautifully used. Look at that. Close above the bodies. This is another characteristic that I've seen. For example, if that was my support area, once we touch it and then there's a candle that just comes and crosses that zone and then the other candle takes it back, yeah, and then try to come down and then this one shot up. There's nothing to say that this candle would not have gone down, but that's kind of an indication that, yeah, I think we want to keep going the other way. So yeah, I think I'm bullish, and if I get any long setups after 12, then I'm gonna be aiming for that high, that old daily week midpoint. You know what, I might take it back to EQ. It just means it's the equilibrium point, it's the half. Let's see, equilibrium just means half, right? Definition: a state in which opposite forces or influences are balanced. A state of physical balance. Oh, calm state, equilibrium. A state of balance or stability where opposing forces, influences or actions are equal and cancel each other out. Interesting. Balance or equality. So ICT insists on consequent encroachment, equilibrium. consequent encroach there. Finish, bro. 3 minutes. Consequent encroachment. Okay, whatever, man. Okay, so where are we in the 30 minute? I'm not seeing nothing here on the 15 minute. Honestly, oh, look at that box. That thing right there is powerful, but I'm not gonna lie. So can we see a retracement? Maybe back again here, and then maybe get a good deal to get up here, 78 points, and then go finish. So the daily is bullish. We'll see how that goes. So what is this? That's the 1 hour fair value gap. So if we keep going higher, then we're looking at a potential terminus up here. Otherwise, we are done with our whatever. So looking at the 15 minute, we also have a 15 minute fair value gap here embedded in that 1 hour. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I'm just gonna mark both of them. Look at the 5 minute. I really don't care about the 5 minute, I'm not gonna lie. Look at these lows here, so we gotta be careful. These lows look so good. Anyway, let's see what the 12 p.m. candle will look like for us today. Hopefully we do get a trade. What is this? Don't like marking things and then I don't know what they are. What was that? What was that? Was it like example I was showing? That was a 1 hour value gap. That's already balanced. If on the way down, I wouldn't worry about that point. I'll be worried about these lows here. Anyway, we Gucci. Let's see. We've traveled a lot since they open. Another thing I would like to see is so the 1 hour is open. I'd like to see from 6:30 to 7:30, and then just yeah. So let's just use the fibs from the high to the high, 6:30 to 6:45 to 7:30 actually, right there. So we just got to that one symmetrical swing. Amazing. So the one symmetrical swing is right here. Let's take this from right there to the high. And let's put it in quads. Anyway, we're not gonna use that concept for now. I am here to backtest it before I start putting it into use. Okay, so what exactly are we looking for now? Now going back to right here, using our indicators. Hopefully someday, you know, we can retire these indicators, but for now we're using them as the 2 extra wheels behind the bike, you know. I'm using them as an indication for momentum. So it could be done. Do I really want to take a trade up here? Honestly, I'd have to see a retracement. Okay, so we're waiting for that characteristic. open, low, then back to the open, and then engage and hope for an expansion. If we don't see it with the 1 hour, then we'll wait for the 30-minute candle at 12:30 to see if we can get that that characteristic. If I came here early, I think that would be a nice trade to take. All right, there looks good. We lined up. Yeah, this one would have taken well. Maybe not. Right there, stop loss below 100. We would have made like one. Probably take out something here. All right, let's look at gold real quick, even though I'm not gonna trade it. Oh, that thing is flying. It is flying. We need to get back to trading in the morning, man. These were nice, beautiful gains. Looking for a trade after. So if I took this one, that would have been a loss. That would have taken me out. Okay. Back to gold. Make sure we are logged in. Yes, we are. Doesn't matter, but just over there. What is the plan now? Let's wait for setup. If we can get a retracement back here, man, that would be amazing. Look for support here and then shoot up to these levels. So I haven't put so much emphasis on the previous day high. It's way down here, so there's nothing to worry about. To the previous day high, doesn't hurt. Previous day high. We've taken out the previous day low, previous day high. So if we're looking at that 1, 2, 3 concept, then we have that high to take out and this high to take out. Thing is, though, we have a bunch of resistance on the way. The day we grow up and we get that concept of open, low, and then on our way up, get into a trade and just let that thing go. Yeah, that's the goal, man. Now I don't know if you have to be here from the market open just to see make sure we don't miss a thing. I'm just curious. Let me see. So that was the, let's say that was the day open there. The daily open right there. Let's go track it, see at what time did we go down. 3 p.m. So from 3 p.m. when we wow. Okay, let's track it with a 5-minute. So open high. Do I think that's the high of the day? I would not trust that, but we've taken out that high though. We have taken out the high. So that's some buy side right there taken. But briefly though, do I think that's the high of the day? I don't think so. Anyway, so look at this. Open, low. Just on the 5-minute alone, there's that high right there. And then look at this. Not touched, but we did touch this one. Look at that. And then we just lie. And we keep going up. But then again, that means you'll be here at 540. Anyway, got a lot of, you know, things to do with this trading stuff. It would be nice if you can position yourself with a trade right there in your stop loss at that where you think is the low of that day, and then just let that market go. I wonder, I feel like you get more losses, but you'd still be profitable at the end of the week or the month, because that means you get in a trade and let that day just go. And on the perfect days, you should be able to make back your losses, I think. Anyway, it's all good. Sorry. I'm just gonna do CD. Current day open. No, you know. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, we do. Okay, I did say include the week. 9, right? $12.09. I think we might be getting that characteristic. So I wish I'd sold to swing lows though, because then I'll be ready. Now the thing is though, I can still take this trade, right? I just don't, it just won't be like my A+ setup, but I like how it looks like so far. So let me get ready for that long create limit order. 1, 2, how much? 285, bro. That's too much. Yeah, 190. I'm okay with that. Anything above that, okay. So we'll do two contracts, and that'll be okay. So what I'm gonna do here is once whatever the orange EMA crosses the blue, that's the 5 crosses 16, I'm gonna take this trade because I think we might want to get there, and I can believe that that's the low of this 1 hour, and I'll be fine with that. 159, 160, 273. I think that's too much. So where did we get to? So there is look at that, 22 seconds, 215. That's okay. So we do have like a volume imbalance somewhere. Okay, 246. I'm okay with that. Oh shit, that's not good. Yo, get out the way. That could have been a problem. Did that cross? Yeah. So I'm in that trade, and that's gonna be the trade for the day. If we get smoked, it's all good. We're losing around 200, and if we win, we get 400. I think I'm gonna hold this for the full 1:2, and I hope it works. So let me see where 1:2 is gonna be at. Way up here. Right, just where my sell limit is at. What is that? Yeah, right about there. That's good. So what I want to do is put my own in case I want to play around, but I'm okay with just a full 1:2. I'm okay with a full 1:2. So I mean, today's trade is right there set up. Let me just make sure that I know what I'm losing. 1, 2, $234. Oof. So we're looking at 460 in profits, probably 450 after fees and whatever. And I'm good, bro. I'm just gonna wait for that full one, or probably maybe take out one contract up here. Let's see if we can get to that 1 hour high, maybe. Or just wait for the whole thing to be taken out. Oh, so I was gonna draw what I saw here. Pretty much nothing. I thought that was a volume imbalance right there. No, it's not. So already looking at this price action, I hope that that's a fair value gap that we are testing right now. And within the whatever, so I hope we stay above it and just fly. Now this is a little bit dangerous because we kind of, maybe that could be the, you know, do I think that we're just gonna come and just take that buy side without, you know, flying to go down? Probably. But everything look good. The only thing I don't have is 2 swing lows, but it's all good. It's not just an A+ setup. I'll just grade this like a B, A-, but still looking good. So there we go. So if we do win this one, we're gonna be at 51,700. Amazing. So it's 2, 12, 13. Bullish, 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 bullish. Can we get some momentum to get this thing flying, man? We'll see. Daily. Take that. I'm gonna take the high. So my stop loss is a little bit above that old daily, whatever. We'll be asking for too much, but who knows what price it's going to do. So if we lose this, we're going back to 51,200, 51,100, I guess. I just hope this candle does not flip though. So I like how we did open, maybe went up a little bit and came down, took some sell sides here, that low and that swing low, and then swing low failure. It's like, okay, we're done. I think we have enough, so let's keep flying. And my 1:2 is right there, just based off the EMA right here. I don't know why I shouldn't take out, you know, a whole bunch right there. 1.7. Would it be so bad to take out something here and here and probably maybe settle for 400? I don't think that's wrong. So let's take out that buy limit. No, it's a sell limit. Just one at that high. For some reason this cannot be modified, and that's so funny. And then just take out the rest right there. Doesn't hurt. There we go. And we also found out that when you take out that one, it also doesn't modify your stop loss. You have to do it yourself. So I could do 2 sell stops, maybe just close one, but we'll just modify that. Actually, let's do it. What is it? Sell stop. Let me make sure. One sell stop right there, and let's do another one. Another sell stop right there. Let's get rid of this one. So we just play around with that. So I know it's 2, and I could always move on here. Let me do them like that, so I know it's 2. So the thing is, we might end up taking. Let me make sure they're the same. So look at that. Oh, daily week midpoint. Look at that reaction, bro. So you know, if I took a trade from somewhere down here, you know, that would be me taking out something off and trailing my stop loss or breaking even, if I haven't done that yet. So hopefully we still have a lot of momentum to keep going up, but we have hit that point right there. Could that be the high of the day? I don't think so. I don't think so. We are coming down hot the 1 minute. So probably if I had like a lot more contracts, maybe 4, 5, 6, I'll take out one out there just to offset the stop loss if it comes and takes me out. Just hope that 1 hour candle doesn't flip to black though. We have a little bit of a... Anyway, let's see how this goes. So the most points we have seen ever since I went in was 28 points. And we're looking for 117 points. All right, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be right back. The sell stops are right there to do their job. It's 2 of them, so hopefully when I come back we'll be way up here. Hopefully this is the 15 minutes. So we're Gucci, bro. Let's see how that goes. I'll be right back. Mark check on 2, I'm back. All right. So in a little bit of profit there, 75 bucks. That all daily wick right there is kind of a midpoint. Should I start naming these things? But anyway, who's here to see mid? And actually, what I should just call it EQ because there's falsism. But you know, I'm just gonna have it as EQ. It's okay. It's okay. Because honestly, I think there's forces on both sides. Whoa. Should I name it back to midpoint? Anyway. So we're looking at equity high right there. 380. If we win this trade, we're looking at 51,700. And then we'll only have like $400 more for the drawdown to lock in. And then the rest of the journey should be fairly easy, if I might say that. So I don't know why you're waiting for me so you can drop. Huh? I don't want this 1 hour to flip, bro. It cannot flip. And that drop is hot. I feel like that should have been the other direction. So the entry was at 23. Let me get that 0.25, so a little bit high. Okay. So 1:2 is gonna be boom, perfect. Where was it before? Okay. Perfect. Gold, what are you doing? Nothing. All right, I'm gonna prepare the journal here, so we just, you know, go boom boom bang, bada boom bada bang. Oh my god, that guy. Kevin, MNQ. We're taking 2 contracts. The entry time was 12:11 p.m. Yep, they will know the rest later. And then let's go to Canva here. Let's get stuff ready. Man, I feel like the growth has been amazing because now I'll be here hoping that this trade wins. You know, be like, please win. Like it's the only trade you'll ever take. So I mean, I still want it to win, but the mentality is this is just one of the many, you know, and it is one of many. So day 36, we are already in a trade. All right, so just plug and play and we Gucci. All right, everything's looking good. I do not want this 1 hour candle to flip. Do not flip. 12:30, there we go. So hopefully we see that characteristic. Oh, I would have loved it to come down a little bit. Oh, I would have loved it to come down and then shoot up. So we get that, like kind of what we have here. But it is what it is. Let it go up if it wants to. So that is not exciting me at all. Oh, 51,400 equity high right there. We are looking at 51,700 today. I would have loved if this opened and came down fast and then now shoot up. I'll be more courageous, comfortable, courageous. 12:30, bro. I don't want 12:50 to get me in here. It's all good. Do I think that's the high of the day? Could be, but I hope it's not. So that's one. This one here was inverted and re-inverted. So it's reclaimed. So could I say this is the characteristic? Are those wicks touching? Let me find out. No, they do not touch. So let's do this. Visibility, current level only. Let's go here. Small imbalance right there. Oh, what is that? Like a BCCB, whatever. So that's on the 15-minute. Where? Could be a fair value gap too. So what are we likely to see here now? Open high. Anyway, such trades end up to be like bangers, man, because it could just probably they just, you know, compiling shorts, if I'd say that. People thinking maybe that's the high of the day and they want to short. It's the same kind of thing that happened yesterday. I think around this time they did create a low and then it just kept going up for the rest of the session. until they close. So maybe doing the same thing. People probably think it's gonna do the same thing as it did yesterday, which it can. So gathering shorts here, and then they just slide this thing to the other side. I'm thinking this is what I wanted to see, but on the other side. So now I'm kind of hopeful with the 1 hour candle. So if they can calm down a little bit, and then I'll flip. But this thing they're doing here is not good, bro. Look at that sell side right there. Mini sell side. It's okay. I'm curious though to know who else is in this trade. Let me go see if I can find anyone. Ninja Trader, I think they usually have like that 3 p.m. Let me find out if there's anyone else in that trade. Today's day 36. How is he already have 36 videos in there? Ninja Trader live. Okay, 3 hours ago. Trading the close, there we go. I'm curious who's long. Oh, there's someone who's short, bro. Oh, this guy's short. And buy limit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. So this one is short. What about this one? Well, who knows what's gonna happen. But he is short. This one has not been tagged in, but she wants to go long. That's a buy limit. I don't know about this one. Okay, that's the market for you. So if I win this, he loses it. If it goes down, he'll be in profit and I lose my position. This one wants to get in at 15. Let me see. Are they trading Nasdaq? Well, it could be something different anyway. I don't even know why. I'm assuming it's NQ. Anyway, it's all good. Wish everybody the best. Wish everybody the best. He's probably taking a couple of trades, and that's just gonna be maybe 1 loss out of 4 wins. So why am I assuming he's gonna lose? Plus, wait a minute. Why did I assume that he's trading now? Let's find out. Trade the close. Okay, he's about to get smoked. Hey, he just got smoked. MQ, what is he trading? And E-mini futures, what? MQ? No, he moved the stop loss. Yo guys, it's none of my business anyway. Oh god. Yo, okay, it's none of my business. Let me mind my business here. So we're looking at an equity high of 51,400. We're just about to get to that midpoint, man, which is 1,500. We've kind of looked for that point for quite a while now. So if it's taking us 8 weeks to get here, is it necessarily gonna take us 8 weeks to get to 3,000? I don't think so. So what happens is the drawdown will lock at 2,100. Once we go past 2,100, it locks. So every profit I make above that is gonna be on my side, right? So I don't have to worry so much about that drawdown. So pretty much after 2,100, if I have an extra 100, I could always add that to my risk. Then when I go below 2,100, I just go back to my regular 150, 170, 230 risk. But now it could get easier to get to that 3,000 point from that point. So right now, let's just keep taking those baby steps. Currently we are 30 points away, $30 away to the midpoint, but I think I'm gonna hold on to this. I think we're gonna try to get to that old daily high, and honestly I might just close everything, man. So yeah, I might close everything, just call it a day at 1.68. Let me see how much it's. I really don't care about the money anyway, but I'm just curious just to see. It's gonna be $394. If I wait a little bit, it's gonna be 470. 390, 470, for a difference of 18 points. That's $90. 470, 490, $110 for 18 points. So what do you think we should do, man? Should we wait to see if we'll get up there? I don't know. I'm willing to take out something there. You know what else I should have done? Should have found out what will be 197. Okay. Still money. Still moolah, baby. But what if my 1:2 will be right there? Then I would have taken a bigger risk. That's definitely. Come on, come on, come on. No, roll that. You can only go up. Rah. 1241, bro. What is 1250 going to do? We still have 2 stops here, right? Yes, we do. Right, using that midpoint as a support. Hey la la. Yeah, wrong direction, man. Oh, don't want to see that 30-minute candle flip back to black. I don't want to see that. Now, we do have these lows here. What is the probability that they can come take out those lows and then turn around and just shoot? I don't know. So a little bit of a small box here. Maybe you see it. You know, if we can stay above that, that would be nice. Come on. Alright, I'm going to distract myself here a little bit with social media. Unless there's any questions, I'm watching if there's any comments, so I'm not gonna lose nothing.
Are you still searching for a prop firm that puts traders first? Then you should be with Atlas Funded. We're not just another name in our industry. We're here to change the way traders get funded. And the proof is in how we've designed our programs, especially Atlas Access. Atlas Funded gives you access to powerful funded accounts, up to $200,000, with some of the most trader-friendly conditions you'll find anywhere. We're talking unlimited trading days, expert advisor support, fast weekly payouts, and a 95% profit split. You trade your way, and we give you the capital to do it. But what truly sets us apart?
Beautiful. Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Guys, equity high, 51,500. Oof, midpoint. That feels good, but I mean, if I close right now, it's still a win, but you know. Wow. Now the thing is, guys, if I just wait and close at 1:2, we're looking at 460. If I close here, it's 300. It's too much in my head right now. It's 394, a difference of $60. I could take that. 1.7, but we'll see how it behaves when it gets up there. I hope it does. So let's keep going. Easy.
This journey with childhood cancer comes at you in waves. Every day we wake up knowing that our 2-year-old has cancer. It's tough to get through.
The tumor is about the size of a baseball. I believe in the power of hope. And from the very first visit here at St. Jude, it was about hope and love, because you go in expecting the worst.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Every gift counts, and whatever you can give will make a difference. Donation today.
Okay, alright, I'm seeing a fair value gap right there. Let me mark it. I hope that we don't come back to touch it. Purple. These things here, it's the same logic right there. Offering support on the 15-minute. Price is fractal. Again, look, the same thing right there. Offering support on this, you know, this momentum going up. I kind of did doubt that couldn't have been the low of the day. They'll try to get up there. So we're looking at 260, 51,580. About to get to 51,600. Equity high right there. So honestly, I think I want to just take out everything here. Well, let me get cranky a little bit. Let me see if we can get to that 1 hour high right there. Honestly, if I close above 51,500, I feel like a win already. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. 1:2 is wow, 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 wow. 51,600. 1250. So I gotta be careful here, cause we know what this thing could do. It could just reverse, bro, and and all those gains could be gone. So what we're gonna do is let's break even here, and probably I should close one contract, maybe. Don't you think I should? Just in case this thing wants to reverse, man. That's 1250 for you. We are buying. Would it be wrong to close one contract? Let's see what it's gonna do. How comes it didn't get there? So 1:2 is right there. If that kind of flips, I'm taking out one contract and just make some money. So near to my one contract right there. It's 1250, guys. It's 1250 for you. If we, okay, I'm out one contract, and then at that old daily is where my stop loss is gonna be at. So let me see if we could get to 1:2. I wonder how much I made, and I'm actually happy for that. So let's see how much. 200. I can't even tell how much I have, bro. So how much I make? I don't know. Look at that drop, man. This is crazy. But I did pay myself. That's all that matters. So with 1250, I feel like if I... Okay, and then we have this sell side down here. That's the high of the day. Ooh, I'm gonna get stopped out. I'm out. Oh, we didn't even make it to 51,500. But crap. So how much did I give back, bro? What did I get on my phone? Let me see how much I made anyway. A winner is a winner. We made 166 and we'd seen like $300. I should have just had it a break even, because there's a high probability this thing could keep going up. I don't know why 1250 didn't get to that old daily high right there, but I'm glad I did pay myself off. So we did make 166, not even 1 hour. Did I ask for too much? We had seen like 51,600, but a win is a win. And my distance to daily drawdown is 1804. You know, I'm curious if the end of drawdown of this thing, it's not It's not end of day for the bolt challenge, just so you know. It's not end of day, it is intraday. I feel like they don't say that because I've noticed. Wait a minute. Huh? Or maybe they'll update later. I feel like we should have concentrated. I've given out quite a bit of the profits there. I should have known that was 1250 because we went up. I could have closed one contract. So that was not smart of me right there, but it's okay. I'm not beating myself. I've closed with 160. The risk was 230, so we've taken quite but that was a good setup. Oh no. So why not go finish? Come on, man. 23 profit level. Let me see. Let me first of all see where 1:2 is supposed to be at. I wish I just broke even on the other contract. It's all good though. Yeah, look at that. It might just go up now and finish. A win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. Two R right there. So let me see how much we made here. 23. I'm gonna take the biggest one. 23.9. 37.25. So we've settled for 1 hour. Okay. But we finished off here. So that's okay, I guess. All right, let's take the screenshots real quick. What do we want to do here? We want to clean up, put everything in a group. There we go. And then where's that long position? That's all we did. I distracted myself with a cell phone. Otherwise I would have seen that 1250 whatever price, and I think I would have taken out, but I would have closed way up here and I would have made more money. But the distraction could have also worked for me for not seeing, and could have just shot up. I don't know why we didn't get to that old daily high though. Did I not mark it the right way? I mean, it doesn't have to, but it was right there, so why not take it? Why not take it? It was right there. Let's see. ES probably took it. Yes, futures. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. ES took the high. What about YM? YM, a minute out. No, futures, okay. YM also took the high, so MNQ is the only one that hasn't taken the high. I kind of avoid that part of analysis. I don't think it's necessary, but it could be. All right, so let's take this photograph here. High probability it's gonna wanna go and take out the high, so maybe I should have just break even and some fees, maybe probably that would have taken me out. But that was a good trade, man. Oh, yeah. We've seen 1.6. It's okay. We made an advancement. That's equity high right there, 51,493. So a win is a win. And let's move on. Okay, so we're gonna take this photo here. And let's take another one. Include a little bit of that wick so it doesn't get cut when we go to your hood. What does that look like? Oh, okay, looks okay. Today was a 31.3, 31.26. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm just gonna go and journal now. Oh, actually, let's do the journal together while you're here. So the last exit was at 12:52. Yeah. 12:52 p.m. Should have known better. Whatever the time was, my stop loss was 58.75. 58.75. The drawdown was not so much, just a little bit of drawdown. What is that? 10.75. Here's my calculator. 10.75 divided by 58. So 18% drawdown. Right. So how many points did we take into? I'm gonna just take the most, 60 points that we took. The potential was way more than that. And what is this? So that was 1.02. And then the potential was a lot, which we'll come to look at later. I feel like they'll still want to go and take out that old daily high, in my opinion. Already took out the screenshot, but that's what we did today. It's better than a loss. Even though I feel like we could have done way better than that. I don't know why they failed to take that old daily high. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? 2 points, 1 point and a quarter and 3/4. What else are we asking for? So the rest will come and do later. So let's take that picture real quick, and then I'm done with the journal here. The rest we'll do later. This is dirty. What I'm gonna do is current interval only. Why do we have two of them? We need one. Current interval only. And this is a new hour, so I don't need that. Okay. It should be the 15-minute down here. That's how it looks like. Okay, boom, copy the link. The rest will come and do later. I've not be good with the journals. How much we make? That we can do later too. We made 166.70. Could have done better. So this and this need to be in green. So all right, I'm done with the journals. So the next thing is just update that Gold just never went down. The next thing is update the thumbnail and we Gucci. And I'm gonna end the stream here and I'll see you on the next one. Again, I'll try to get up here early in the morning. If not, just come trade the 3 to 4 p.m. candle close Eastern time, my time 12 to 1 p.m. candle. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll close the scripture right there. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time, now and forevermore. And I'll see you on the next one. And I'm out, Myra Capital. A peace of God be with you. Peace.